Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What is up? What is up? What is up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings. Namaste to you all. I'm here to do a divine collective message. I'm trying to find my. I should have thought about this before I sat down. I'm trying to find my lighters. 1 second. Oh. Okay, it didn't take me that long. Want to get some sage going, clearing the energy here, clearing the space. Okay, I've already prayed in. Well, now I'm saging over the space as well. Removing any dark entities, evil eye vibes, negativity, dark energies from this space. We keep this space divinely protected by our archangels Michael and all the archangels, really, and protection here from our guides, God, Gaia, the universe, the Most High Source, and our ancestors. Cleansing the space here, clearing the cards and the energy for the divine collectives that it resonates with. As I go on, just know that I am not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, my spiritual team. Okay? This is in no way, shape, or form to impose my feelings, thoughts, beliefs into your life. I am one reader. You may resonate with another reader. That's cool with me. Find the reader that is best for you. Always know that your intuition, your discernment are going to be key factors regardless of a personal message or a collective message. So, if it don't resonate, do not force the Cinderella slipper to fit your foot. And do not eat the food on the plate if you don't like it or if you don't like me. That's cool. All right? You might not vibe me, and I'm cool with that. So anyway, either way, I just hope this is a healing, enlightening message for whoever needs it. It's a non-judgment zone. I am judging no one with this message. I'm flowing with the energy in this moment, time, and space of what Spirit Team got to deliver. So I did write some energy down. Today is October 30th, 2024. It was 10:33 a.m. when I looked at the time. I honestly heard something and I went blank. But it was something about like the magnitude of your gifts. I'm going to write that because that's what I'm hearing right now. So the magnitude of your gifts and that's like in all realms, like all your gifts, what you're gifted here to do. Okay, the talents that you have, your natural God-given talents and God-given gifts are spiritual gifts as well. So then at 10:44 a.m., I heard spiritual team alerted you. And then I heard people will test you to trigger you. So what I'm receiving is your spiritual team alerted. Hold on, guys. Your spiritual team alerted you about a person, place, or thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to multitask, so forgive me. But yeah, your spiritual team alerted you about a person, place, or thing. And this person, place, or thing could have been trying to trigger you. So they had to alert you, right? This could have been a test for your testimony, okay? This could have been a test for your spiritual growth to enhance. Could have been a test of character. It could have been spirit testing you about someone's character. But you got alerted here about a test that was meant to trigger you. Oh shit, excuse me my French and my language, but when I even heard trigger you, like people trying to point a trigger at you, like you were a target. Spirit could have alerted you about being a target that someone wanted to trigger, okay? And it could be because you have a magnitude of gifts or you help gifts get to a magnitude. So like even people's gifts, you help it, like your aura helps other people's gifts enhance and manifest. So it's like people are going to test you to see if you are, I'm getting like some tests are tests of discernment. That's what I'm receiving. You had tests of discernment because people probably want you to I'm hearing welcome on board, join them, or join in or something. People want you to join into their, I'm hearing arena, or their group, or their, I'm hearing their scenery. Join them even on a outing, whatever this is, something of joining together, joining forces. Okay, thank you, spiritual team. I'm hearing some people want you to join forces, because when you join forces with them, as I mentioned, you help them, their gifts magnify, their intuition magnify, their spiritual manifestations, spiritual rituals, whatever that they're doing. So see, that's why your spirit team alerted you about something. This could be past, present, future energy. Take it how it resonates. But if it don't, then it might not be for you. All right. Either way, even if this portion does not resonate, it might be another part of this message that does. You are spiritually evolving here, divine collectives, to where more tests will possibly come to trigger you, and it will be in the form of people, places, or things. And so you have to then read in between the lines and use your discernment about these people, places, or things. A lot of signs here that your spiritual team is around you to alert you. Because see, even sometimes too, like your spiritual team are testing you to test your spiritual evolution. And evolution, but elevation, like elevating. See, just like in school, I'm hearing school of the hard knocks. It's a hard knock life. Yes, it is. Life university could be hard, especially when you're experiencing supernatural things and people think you look loco, cray cray, right? But see, the thing is, more of this is being talked about. In a sense, okay, my eye went to best friend. Ooh, all right, why did it go there? Okay, thank you, spiritual team. So this card deck, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. I have like a lot of card decks in this bag, and my eye just went to best friend that's on it. Okay, well, it's right here, best friend. That's where my eye just went to. Somebody could have thought that they had a best friend, or they were around people that had their best interests, right? But it's like even their spiritual team is alerting them about some certain people. Why? Because you could have been a true bond to someone, or you are a true friend energy for people. Like you don't play a part. When you are a friend, your word is bond. Okay, you're not wearing no false mask, opposed to those who wear false masks and are frenemies that play a role in people's lives. So basically, what I'm receiving here is you could have been spiritually alerted about someone that was dear to you, but possibly was just in your life to trigger you in some capacity, whether it was to trigger your emotional vulnerability, like knowing that you're someone who's going to over give or over share, or even use your spiritual gifts. Like they could utilize you in particular conversations. You know, some people talk to those with spiritual gifts like ourselves to have conversations just to see what our insight is. In most cases, like it could be something out of for their own personal gain, right? So with this particular energy that I'm receiving is that this person possibly has you around for their own personal gain, because the magnitude of your gifts magnify their life or their gifts, or just your aura in their life, or just that one conversation gives them like a fuel to keep going. Okay, I'm hearing fuel to the fire, like you add more fuel to their fire. Okay, then what I'm receiving is, if you had a connection that has been deaded off, that you're no longer in communication with due to whatever scenario that may have been, whether it was a breakup, a backstab, a betrayal, a fallout, or just distance grew apart. This particular person is now seeing, like, it's like their spiritual team is alerting them, and or it's like they're being alerted and they're paying attention in a way to the signs around them about potential people in their corner that are now like utilizing them. So this could have been someone that they thought, saw as a best friend or a close person, but they're realizing that this person is a false, like wears a false mask or concealed something, and it's magnifying the absence of you in their life. So these people are now around other individuals who are utilizing them for profit or for success. I'm hearing success stories. Okay, I'm hearing success stories. And see, people are now realizing that they're being utilized for their success. But when they think about you, they realize that you never used them for their success. 12, 11, 12, 12 on the timer. You utilized like your success or your, I don't want to even say that. It's like these people are realizing you never utilized them for success. If anything, you utilize them for to birth out their success. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. Yeah, you put like their life in divine order. You mapped out success for them. Like you sat down with them to figure out how they wanted to be successful. 12:44 on the timer. Like you did not, you were trying to help people magnify their gifts in a pure way. So people are realizing now that people around them are not as pure as you. Okay, so they have people that are testing them, and it's triggering wounds, or it's triggering, I'm hearing it's triggering their mental to finally click with the fact of who's around them. That's what I'm receiving. Again, this may go over the head for some of the people out there, so it might not be for you. All right, it's for those who, so divine collectives. Okay. All right. Spirit telling me to wait. So this message is literally for those who are like on their mission at this current moment, in a way. Like you have started the mission. 13:55 on the timer. I'm getting like Spirit is going to be flying you out, driving you out, or just around your area, in and out, and about. Like you have particular missions that are being cultivated. Again, these missions are going to test you. Thank you, spiritual team, because they wanted me to get back here first. So I was going to say earlier, as a description, your spiritual team will test you too at times to bring in someone, a place, or a thing to see if you've spiritually elevated, right? 14:33 on the timer. So they'll show up to see, okay, let's see how Divine Collective's going to take this curveball real quick. Let's throw them off real quick. 14:44. Even so that with that 444 vibe, they even are protecting you even when they throw you a curveball. See, your spiritual team knows that you are enlightening yourself, that your gifts are magnifying, that you're walking in the purity that you can every day, that you're spreading more positive vibes. You keep to yourself, you stay in your own lane, you focus on your goals, you are still kind-hearted, but you just a little bit more cut off and blocked because of the energies that you've had to be alerted about. Possibly some of these people could have been very, very close to you. Some of these people could have been a stranger from day one, okay? Either way, your spiritual team will send you those tests. It's just like being in class. When you pass tests, like your teacher is there to guide you, to help you, to mold you, to shape your brain, to get more clarity, to get more wisdom, to gain discernment about your answers, right? Or why you came to this conclusion. So when you have a great teacher, they still gonna test you with a test. All right. So spiritual team, your most high, the Hierophant that be by your side here, your ancestral team, they still will test you because they know they're capable of figuring things out. So they'll put the ones. So when you in a classroom, your teacher creates that test, right? They have the whole grade book. Then they give it to you to see if you're going to figure out the correct answers. Now, everybody answer in this particular category may be different because as a light worker, your mission is different. Now, some missions, of course, intertwine together. So some of the answers may be correct, right? Or might be the same. But either way, what I mean is your spiritual team is going to give you tests of discernment. So you're going to be receiving more tests of discernments, divine collectives. Now, if someone out there is watching me to see what tests of discernments divine chosen ones are receiving, are 1717 on the timer, which is 88, are to gain that infinite energy or infinite information on divine collectives. There's nothing that I'm saying that can allow any kind of blocks or errors or something like that. That's what I'm receiving, because there's a lot of people kind of watching what chosen collectives are doing at this moment. Even if they not like in your face with it, people are paying attention more to divine collectives because a lot of divine collectives have all right, I hear you, spiritual team. I'm hearing have gone hush hush. I'm hearing shh, be quiet, the baby is sleeping kind of vibe. There's no noise. 1811 on this timer. It's like there's no noise. Like, people, you're like, where did you go? Or, you can't make noise. Like divine collectives, you are tiptoeing quiet. So they're trying to figure out what's going on with you. And if not, they will try to do probing questions to figure out what's going on with you. Now, you have to also, again, with the discernment, the fact that you are elevating divine collectives, you're more in sync with your mission. That's why spiritual team you're more in sync with your spiritual team to be alerted. Thank you, spiritual team. I hear you. Because the fact that you're in alignment with your spiritual team, you can hear when they're trying to alert you of things or falseness. Okay. So going back to this best friend vibe, this person that could have been a close bond to you. Now, the word friend, I always say, just like the word love, people toss it around, throw it away. Throw away the key, then take it out the trash, hang it back up on the wall, take another picture, then throw it away again. Like, what? It gets tossed and tarnished quick. And then when you have poured and poured and poured into it, the only thing that you see that you receive from it is depletion of every aspect, in some cases, in your life. Like, it depleted your finances, depleted your networking, depleted your resources of whatever kind. Okay? Depleted your energy. Let's not forget that one. Depletion of energy harvesters, okay, is real. Spirit could have alerted you about an energy harvester, but let me tell you, energy harvesters are being alerted to everybody. The thing is, are you gonna have a blind eye and throw away the key and turn your face and turn your cheek the other way like it doesn't exist, or that person 2020, that you don't got hindsight 2020 on this person? It was 2020 on the timer, and I just saw the year 2024, 2025, 2026. So this year of 2024, which is number 8, infinite manifestations is taking place. People are going to try to manifest off of the chosen vessels. Because why? Because Spirit has things manifesting for the chosen vessels. So going back to, if someone watching this to gain insight on the chosen vessel and what's to come, these people have been playing with fire and desire. I did heard that. You the fuel to their fire. Yeah. Spirit said people been making you a fuel to their fire for a minute. They already know what's to come to you. So nothing I'm saying is new news, which is crazy. 21:11 and 21:12 on the timer. And it's crazy. But see, the thing is, you're creating inner balance. 21:21 on the timer. You're creating inner balance within divine collectives. See, a lot of people can figure out what you doing, where you at, da 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 do do da, yabba dabba do. Oh shit, excuse me, y'all. Sometimes, I have a sense of humor. I probably don't show it as much on my videos, but I really do. I laugh at the littlest, slightest things, okay? Anyway. Yappa dabba do, yippity you. All right, Yahoo up in here. I'm thinking about the chocolate milk commercial back in the day, Yahoo. If I'm thinking that's right. But it was the rabbit. And he was like, Yahoo. Oh, anyway. So yeah, people could hoot and holler all day about what you got going on 22 on the timer. Yeah, they could hoot and holler all day, yell it to the mountains, play telephone, gossip about you, and do all this and that. Today face is blue. But see, Spirit gonna make them go blank at the end of the day. 22:44 on the timer, which is 444. Because I went blank. Because even though they got all this information, Spirit is still gonna make them go blank because you are divinely protected. I'm hearing blank shots like, oh, thank you, spiritual team, because I did hear a trigger. Like they want to pull the trigger at you, but they just shooting blanks, boo-boo. Ooh, spirit team ain't playing with these people. Okay? So they can learn all day, study all day, do some magic all day, do this and that, yabba dabba doing all day. And still, you got this divine protection. So Spirit is like, people know what's chosen, what's got going on. See, the thing is, that's why the probing questions will come, or that's why they try to get into your good graces. So this has been happening because you are on your mission. Spirit is testing you, but see, some of these tests, when you keep passing, it's going to create more of these energies to try to come near you to figure out, how are you passing each fucking test? How are you doing this? Let's test them. Let's trigger them. And that's why your spiritual team be alerting you. Because the outside people start to trigger you and throw a test at you. But see, your spiritual team was like, oh, my divine chosen one already passed and mastered and aced they test. They ascended master, they a hierophant, they a shaman, they everything, but we still fall short. That's why that extra support from your spiritual team when you're in sync with them comes into handy. So they can then alert you about these outsider tests that are sent your way out of envy or trying to really unalive you, hurt you, harm you, whatever the case may be. Yes, this is fucking real. Okay? If I'm wrong, email me. I don't have my comments on my posts. Eventually I will. Probably starting next year. I'm not gonna lie. This year I just wanted to get all these messages out If you resonate, you do. If you don't, you don't. If you don't like me, you won't. Okay? That's cool with me. I'm just here as a messenger. I am not a psychic. I get the download channel energy and I put it on out. Comments I will open because I do want to be in touch with people. So starting next year, it's a possibility some posts may have comments. If not, you can always email me. Sunday Susie, I have not forgotten you. When I just look, I went out of town. I went to New York last week. Well, yeah, Friday I was in New York and I came back this past Monday. So prior to that, I had a lot of other things going on, errands and everything, and working. So my mental, when I reply to you Sunday Susie, I want to just focus on replying to you. So that's why I haven't just yet. But I am giving you that shout out because I ain't forgot you, okay? I hope you are well in Australia and that you are living life to your fullest, okay? Live life for you, boo-boo. I know that we are all going through it, but I'm here to encourage you to still shine and be happy, okay? And your name is Sunday, okay? You are a sun, boo-boo. Come on now, let's go with it. Sunday Susie, you're a sun out here. You are the sun. So yes, live and bask in that energy. And I just say that for all of you guys, whether you email me, message me or not, I want you to feel this beautiful joy that you are in your life, okay? Because this ish right here is heavy, and it can make your mental go mentally deranged up in the building, mentally confused, mentally insane. Like it can do that. Insane in the mid brain, yes. If people think you insane because what you're going through and what you're experiencing, no, you're not. People don't talk about mental health enough. You see, mental health is triggered right now. I'm hearing subconsciously and consciously. Okay, what's that, spirit? It's like it's subconsciously being triggered, but you don't but unconsciously you're not aware of it or something. Because some people like to trigger your mental health. And see, that's why it is people will test you to trigger you. I'm gonna say your mental health because your mental health is like your mental peace of mind. So people, if they could remove the border and the blocks around your mental health, get that out the way, boo. Then they can start manipulating you to magnify your gifts as theirs, or for you to help them magnify their gifts because your gifts are so rare. The rarity of your gifts helps magnify the gifts of other people because you uplift people. So you're in sync with your spiritual team to where now they can alert you about when people ain't what's up, when people playing a dirty field game to gain for themselves. So this has been happening. Yes, it has. Ugh. All right. So now what I'm receiving here is the people that you were really close to, they could be around people that is mentally draining them, draining their energy, their resources, their finances, whatever, draining they space, like draining their ear. I'm hearing you got people just talk. And then I'm hearing like the people that they're talking to, they're not really connecting to these people. See, people are comparing particular conversations with other people to conversations with you now. You are there listening. You are like a really listening ear to someone here, or to some people, or just in general. And the fact that you not a listening ear like you were, like you not picking up your phone, or people not knowing if they could pick up their phone, and or it don't have to be that you fell out with somebody. It could just be like I mentioned earlier, time and distance. But people miss like your listening ear or something like that. And people probably think you're not listening to them or something, or that I'm hearing something about listening ears, so maybe like communication could be a little faint or something like that. Somebody thinking about communication with you. Okay. Ooh, yo. Okay, I know I said this at the beginning. I know I did. And I know that is in the other video that I just did before this one. But I said something about you're a success. Like success story is what I heard. Like people want your success story, if I could talk, to be theirs in certain ways. I wish I could rewind this video because I really believe I said something about success. And if not, it was definitely in the other video. But look at this at the bottom of the deck. Success. You look and wake. You wake people up, yo. You wake people up to their success stories. That's why you was a real friend here. And see, people be talking to people about what they want to do, but they realize that they're talking on deaf ears. Or falling ears, I'm hearing. I'm hearing fallen soldiers. Look at synchronicity showing up. See, you were in sync with self, and this is why your success story is taking off too. So you a success all your own, 3111 on the timer. Spirit is making you successful. And see, you're successful as you stay in sync with spirit. Thank you, spiritual team. Hey, that's what I just said. You more in sync with the divine source. That's why you can be a success and pass these trigger tests when people on the outside try to throw them at you. Boom. Hey, can't make that shit up. Excuse my language, y'all. I get a little excited because people be testing the chosen ones out here. All day, every day. Playing in a sandbox together. They playing red light, green light together, trying to stop and block. Oh, you can go now. And then, oh, let's go sit in the sandbox and bond. These people out here trying to stop your success. And that's why I said, even if they listen to this message, to figure out how they can stop your success, spirit is like, okay, you about to get woke up real quick. And sometimes they will be successful in blocking. Sometimes that will happen. But the other side of that is all things are revealed. Because when you mess with a chosen one, or when, not even a chosen one, the Most High just puts these chosen ones on an army to fight the battle of spiritual and physical warfare out here right now. Okay? That's why nobody can see your army. I'm hearing army of one. In the physical, yeah, you got an army of one. It might just be you. But they don't see that spiritual army. Okay? It's more than, if y'all watch Game of Thrones, Daenerys with the Sully army, I think that's what they were called. And at that scene, I think it's season 8, the last season, which, Lord help me, why they jack up my show like that, Lord Jesus? Why they do that to us? Seriously, y'all Game of Thrones fans out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Why they had to do that to us like that? Anyway, but that last season, she has like all the ships that are coming, and then all the troops, and then when they're standing on the actual land, they go for miles and miles and miles. You got more protection than that. Go watch that episode. You'll see what I'm talking about. Even if you're not a Game of Thrones fans, I believe it's season 8, Daenerys, a Sully army. Maybe they'll show it. And she just got a lot. But see, because you retreat. I did not say earlier, people want to know because you hush hush. Look, retreat is here. You don't retreat it, boo-boo. These people don't know where you at. You chilling in your tent. Yep, because you got all this wisdom and knowledge. Look at sister showing up. Okay. Sister and prince showing up. Your bond might be getting close to a sister and to a prince, and or to a brother or a princess. I get some good energy with this. You have particular bonds. Like you could have had a sister bond that's getting more connected. Could have a bond or a brother bond, or whoever this may be. Somebody who feels like that. Okay, even with this best friend energy, these people, if you guys weren't close before, now you are getting closer. You're having closer bonds with particular people, and they're seeing you like you real out here, opposed to their best friend or this person over here that they, thought that they were closer to. So with siblings, I'm not sure about y'all. You have your siblings and they have their best friends or their best group of people, whoever. And then sometimes you feel like, well, what about me? And then maybe a sibling might hang out with their group of people more than you. But what they're realizing is, I want to hang out with my sibling versus these people, because I'm realizing, and when you grow up in the house, you have those arguments. And if you guys have had arguments, maybe y'all make amends. For those who haven't made amends or you just don't get along with your siblings, I wish you the best in that situation, whatever that may be. Whether it needs to be a healing process or somebody needs to apologize, whatever that may be. I know it can be difficult. So when you do find people that connect with you like a sibling bond, I know that matters to you and cherishes a lot. Like you cherish that a lot. And then sometimes these people could turn too. Like, so either way, there's a bond though that was treated really close to you, or even a lover. And they now know the wisdom of who you are. Like you made them a success. They felt successful with you, or they want success with you. If this is something that you are not in communication with, it's like they want to come back and be successful with you. And or you could be in a love connection at this moment, or it is to come, with a suitor that suits you, okay, that you're successful with, that you're in sync with, and you just have retreated. People might know, but they don't know, okay, what you got going on with your person. So this person is like a success for you as well, after failed connections or whatever the case. So that's somebody got some love energy coming through. And I was actually going to do a love message reading, because I really don't be doing love messages reading. So starting January 1st, I will have Patreon. Okay, I decided it could be the last day of December 2024, possibly. I'm not sure just yet. But I am going to have my Patreon on, where it will just be like in-depth love messages. Okay, so for those of you who want to hear more about the divine connections and divine unions and what's the magnitude, because if you got this magnitude of gifts on your own, when you get with your divine counterparts, okay, and the magnitude and the gift there will be to the world, and how you're going to transcend relationships, like transcend the negativity of relationships just because of the love that you're birthing together. Yeah, and how it's going to pertain to the mission. Like, I want to get more in depth about that. So just be mindful. I'll give more information when it comes, because whoever follows me, I'm just here. It would be great to just have this as a business of my own. This is what I focus on. But whatever the information that Spirit has on my heart to lead and give out, YouTube is where I'm at. Okay. Now, the more in-depth things that Spirit wants me to keep a little bit more sacred, that's going to be on Patreon. So even the videos I put out, even now, I go in depth. Sometimes I try not to. I really do. I'm like, dang, it's already 50 minutes, Spirit. Wait a second. Are they still watching out there? Is everybody still in tune with me? Like, that's how I be feeling. Like, that's a long ass message, Spirit. But Spirit got a lot to say, okay? So in Patreon, I probably won't do as long, but it just depends. I'm going to get more creative with it. So I will give y'all more information. So subscribe, stay on board. Always thumbs up if this even resonates with you, so we can circulate the community of the divine collectives who are experiencing this. And I'm going to give a shout out to 2 readers that I definitely love. I think y'all would vibe them as well. Mystic Beauty and Shavi Zane. Love them. Love them. I've been following Mystic for like since 2017 or something. Shavi since about a year ago. I'm so blessed to have discovered this lady. She is a beautiful spirit. Man, this lady is a beautiful spirit. So y'all might have already followed her. I'm not sure. Shavi Zane, Chavi, I believe, and Mystic Beauty. Beauty has 2 U's in it, and it's IE at the end. So I definitely recommend them. I be using Mystic Beauty cards too all the time. I need to actually get some Shavi Zane, and I have some information of my own that I'm gonna be sharing soon. So, all right, that was a little break in between, but see, even with that, you are creating your success. You are focusing on your success for 40, 44 on the timer. Yep. And as you're doing that, you're being divinely protected by your spiritual team. So someone really misses you and they're being triggered at this time because you woke them up to success. And see, they could be living success, but it's like a retreat. Like their success, they would love to share with you, but it could have been something like you retreated due to, again, the energy harvesting or whatever, could have the backstab, betrayal, the breakup, whatever this was. So the fact that they talked about success with you a lot and woke you up to, and woke up, and they could have even woke you up to wisdom. Okay, y'all, like this was a close thing here, but something got out of sync here, and there was a retreat. So the success that this person is experiencing, they would love to share that with you or hear about it. I mean, tell you about some things is what I'm hearing. Yeah, they want to tell you about some things. Look, bloom as I cut the deck. Yep. You out here blooming. You about to bloom some more. Our spirit said spring. Ooh, you about to bloom as the artist speaking truth. What? And planting seeds. And it's about to speed the fuck up. Ooh, hold up. I'm getting so much energy. Whew. Y'all. Because I wasn't even... When I saw bloom, I was about to say you planting your harvest. And then you planting as an artist out here. You about to get so much creativity coming your way. You about to have a creative spark that's just about to paint the walls, paint the ceilings, paint the sky, paint the buildings, paint everywhere. Bring color to this dark world out here. I did see the night visions. Boom. You bringing color to this dark world because you got dark visions now. Like you've seen the dark. You go into that. You're even embracing color in the dark. Okay. Allowing them to see stuff, because some certain people here are seeing. I heard that energy harvesters are being more like illuminated right now. So yeah, you this artist about to bloom, because you speaking truth. See, that's why some people tried. You got alerted. Some people didn't want you to speak no truth, but you sure did. It's like when you spoke truth, you sent ravens out. I'm hearing like a hummingbird. Like this card is beautiful. Like you speak truth, and it's creating like a domino effect. Yeah, people see you as like a rebel possibly here. Yeah, you a rebel here to change things. Look at this. You a rebel here to change things and get to the roots. See, this is why you are blooming. And so over here it says it's about to speed up, and it says planting seeds. So when you started to bloom into your artistry or reconnect with it, you started to then plant seeds. Look, she's in a plant. You started to plant yourself in the seeds to bloom. And now you're getting to the roots of everything that you are, who you are, and how to change things in this world. And connecting with your roots, which is your ancestors. Yeah, this is your being in sync with your ancestors too, connecting to the roots. That's why change is here. That's why blooming is here. Yep. Night vision. All right, we're not going to be on too much longer, guys. It is, like I said, 50 minutes. The world card is showing up. You about to be traveling the world. I'm telling you. Look, Africa is showing. Look, could be African descent here, and or the roots. Getting to the roots. Africa could be symbolic to getting to the roots of humans. You know what's crazy? I cannot make this shit up. So this card, it got Africa on. That's why I'm saying it, on the globe. Africa, the continent, and the history. Studying more about it is going to be something evolutionary. So when I was in New York, I want to bring back a souvenir, right? Something that I could definitely keep forever and learn. So this was my second time going to New York. I went in 2022, about the same time frame. So, and the time frame, I guess, is just the time frame that I'm in sync with. Because it was the same. It was October, the last weekend, basically the last weekend of the 20s. And I stayed for 4 days last time too. So what I'm saying here is, when I went, even last time I went to this bookstore, because I used to work at the bookstore, and I love books, I love calendars, okay? So I was like, oh, let me go into this bookstore. I stumbled upon it in the midst of all the buildings, right, in the stores, and I brought a book back. It's like, okay, I actually need to read that book. So this time I wanted to go to a popular bookstore that I've seen on a show on Netflix. Excuse me. And it's called The Strand. So I was like, well, I gotta go to this bookstore when I go back. Look, protect and love. Yep, your whole earth angel out here protecting the love. Didn't I say something about spring? You about to spring forward. Could be springing forward this winter because of your bravery. Yep. So everything is about to spring forward. Again, you got the speed card here. Spring forward in winter is going to speed up because of your bravery, because you're a protector that spirit needs, because you have a loving heart. So spirit is speeding up things for you because of your loving heart and the way you protect people. So this time when I went, I bought another book. It was a little bit more expensive than I wanted to have, but spirit was like, I saw it, then I turned away from it, then I went back to it, and spirit was like, pick it up, look in it. I'm like, oh, this is interesting. I've never seen a book like this. You know, the way it's detailed and the way it's made and how the story is being told here. And it's not a fiction book. It's a fact, okay? And it's crazy because I had a reading a while back that I said, in this fiction, you are fact. You are the fact. You're the artifact here to help bring out the truth here of what's going on. I'm hearing the truth behind the veil. Your bravery here, right? You got the arrow. Could be a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius season is coming up as well. So either way, I bought another book, and this book, y'all, talks about the origin of mankind from day one, like from 14 billion years ago. And so at one point it says the beginning of man, the first man in Africa. Or I've heard this before too, okay? Like the first origins are in Africa. And people could beg to differ. I'm just saying because of this Africa card. So to each their own with that though. In the book, and since it's Africa on the world card, where is that card at? Oh yeah. Since it's Africa on this card, it says, hold on, I'm trying to open it up. It says 2.5 million years ago, humans evolved in Africa. First stone tools. So it's like the first stone tools are located in Africa. I'm gonna let y'all see that book when I'm being probably the next video, because I'm about to actually stop this video. So Africa is, you know, you're about to get to the truth of the roots here. You also have the roots card. So something about Africa and connecting the roots of the world. Okay. And so you need people that are connecting with you in the same manner. And that's why Spirit is alerting you about particular people. And that's why Spirit is trying to alert other people to have night visions about people in their corner. Because some of these people are trying to change the order of their life. See, you have people out here that trying to change order. And see, this is why other people are being alerted. Because see, you were brave to target. I mean, you were brave to, okay, you want to put me as the target? Go ahead. You're not going to trigger me. And look, you came with your own bravery. People didn't think you were this brave to stand in front of they targets to be the trigger. And you like, okay, you can trigger me all you want. I'm walking around with my bow and arrow. Plus, didn't I remember I heard army of one? People just think you just got 2 arrows and nothing else. But see, look at the crown on her head. It's even a crown on the world. See, you wear a crown. Okay, they don't see your army. It's like the Daenerys. She actually wore a crown. She was the last of her bloodline as well, I believe. Like the pureness of it. So it's like you're the last of a pure bloodline, Divine Collectives. Okay, Game of Thrones. I like how that intertwined. Winter is here. Ooh, wee. Y'all, for those who know, winter is here. Had to do it. But yeah, winter is here, yo. These people couldn't freeze you if they wanted to, because you have seen the coldest of the cold. And so, Divine Collectives, you have a magnetic gift, a magnetic energy. A lot of people want to utilize it, and they see that you are utilizing your gift, but you're doing it in ways that they're not expecting. That's why with that hush hush, where you at, they want to know where you at. And they could be doing some night vision, dark energies to see where you at, to change your order. But that, that stop block thing, yeah, that's not, they can't. It's like your spiritual team is alerting you. And again, sometimes it might stop, but when you get tested, you figuring it out is making you stronger. I am going to possibly leave it there, Divine Collectives. There is a card I do want to get out. Hold on. Before I do end it. Okay. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Could have been people you were celebrating with. 5 of Coins that have been left out in the cold. You were celebrating with, see again, with that friend energy. You were celebrating with people who have been left out in the cold, and they was like, they see you as family. 10 of Cups. And see, what's also happened is you had certain people that left you out in the cold, and what it made you do was focus on your family, or the real people in your 10 of Cups. Some people left you out in the cold, but you was like family to them. Again, sister showing up, and I said sister or brother or whoever. You had a lover that you celebrated with that could have been left out in the cold here, and they realizing that you was the one to make them like that, brought them successful feelings, not just financially, but they see it like that you just made them feel alive. Okay, like they mattered. So people want to come back to you with the 6 of Swords. Because look, the world, you about to be traveling. I cannot make this shit up. Ain't that Africa too? That's Africa too on this card. Yo, what is happening? I'm telling you. See, people want to come back to you because they realize you're the source. That you connect, you are in sync with source. Okay? You're the artist who's blooming and speaking truth with source. The world card, you got the world showing up twice. Africa both on both. What? Come on now. You know how many tarot card decks we got. You already know. The fact that these two got the globe in Africa showing on it, I'm just saying. And a female, feminine energy, or masculine, whoever, but still, like the feminine energy here is really birthing and waking up the world too, is what I'm receiving. You got your documents, you got your passport, you got your luggage. You could have just traveled. Spirit is about to make you a world traveler, yo. I'm hearing a globe, like a Harlem Globetrotter. I think that's the team name. You about to be a spiritual globe traveler, okay? You a spiritual globe traveler here. Spreading knowledge. Spirit about to just, here you go. Got another ticket. Meal ticket. Like, even when you get there, like, okay, y'all, I'm gonna say this. 55.50 on the timer. Whew, you gonna have so many different options. Let me tell you. I lost the ticket. So the transit station, so I stayed in New Jersey. So I had to travel to New York on the New Jersey transit. So it becomes more pricey, you know, when you do it constantly, or if you get lost, you gotta buy another ticket if you get off at the wrong stop, all that stuff. So I lost a ticket my last night to get back to New Jersey. I was like, man, where did I lost the ticket? I can't believe I lost it. So I had to pay for another one. I mean, it was like $6, but either way, I had to pay for another one. It just took out of my budget because I be trying to stay in my budget. Pay for another one. And then the next day, you know, paying that one took me off my budget a little bit. So I knew I had to pay for the Long Island Railroad transit to the airport. I was like, okay, I got to pay this ticket. And it was, I think, $7. So I was like, okay, well, if I never lost that ticket, I would have had my $7. Or, you know, just thinking like that. But I went to the counter. The dude was so nice. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get to the Air Jamaica, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, okay, let's get you a ticket. And I was like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's the easiest way to get there, less stops, you know. And he's like, all right, well, let's see here. Any one of our trains goes there. Then in that moment, he said, well, let's get you a ticket. How about let's just do that. In that moment, a lady comes sit down. She was like, where's she going? He's like, oh, Jamaica. She was like, she gave him a ticket. He was like, well, here you go. Enjoy your day. I was like, and she looked at me. I was like, oh, he's like, nope, you're good. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And she winked. She's like, and then I left. It was just like, Spirit, I got you. I got you. Yeah, it was $6, $7, but I still got you. Because that $7 for me was another meal to eat. You know what I mean? Like, I think like that, especially now. Like, I'm kind of just want to make sure I stay in my budget. Even though sometimes I do go over the budget, I might splurge. I did kind of eat a little bit differently in New York because I got introduced to this dope ass cookie spot. And that took from my budget too. So anyway, Spirit looked out. And he gonna give you more choices of abundance to choose from. 8 of Cups because you walked away. See, you had to walk away. Some of this you walked away. Look, you walked away from people that you had past connections with. Yeah, the Fool. Look at the Fool card here too. Because you took a leap of faith that most people don't do. I'm also getting like you walked away from connections that could have brought you success. But see, you didn't use a success from these people. And this is why people are realizing like you're not a user. You're not a user. If anything, you utilize people to use their gifts for their benefits. Or you use your gifts to uplift people. That's what people see that you use instead of being a user. Okay? You took this leap of faith. You traveling. Look, you rest to go. Spirit about to open the doors. The doors of the church is open. And I know that's religious, but either way, the doors, the roads are all open. Okay, get ready for travels, yo. I can't make this shit up. Can't make it up. But anyway, Divine Collectors, you be safe out there. All right. If you want to get in touch with me, my email is in the description. Do not force the fit of this message if it does not resonate. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Peace, love, light, and namaste to you.